all of this? How do we go through without a referee? Yes, it is in the office of the Electoral Commission. But when it is in the office of the Electoral, direct responsibility, sometimes the can be kicked. But I hope that don't happen. I really hope that is not what take place in this instant. There is another issue that I picked up yesterday, and I am seeking advice on this one. I'm seeking advice on this one. The Prime Minister, in calling the election on Sunday night, called, I think, 4 by-elections for the same day as the general election. I have no problem with that. The problem I am having, and if I am wrong, tell me, the Civil Right Garden Division, or the Civil Right Division, isn't Delroy Williams the councillor? And the question that I have, has Delroy Wilson resigned? Delroy Williams, former mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, has he tendered a resignation? Play the clip with the Prime Minister for me, Tanya, so that we can hear clearly which divisions the by-elections were called for. Because some of them has died. Dwayne Smith is now a member of Parliament. But my questions lies around Delroy Williams. Play the clip.
I also wish to inform you that local government by-elections in the Chancery Hall Division, the Olympic Gardens Division, the Seabright Gardens Division, and the Denham Town Division will be held concurrently with the general election in those constituencies.
Yeah, the Civil Right Garden Division. I don't understand it. Because I also know that you can run as a member of Parliament while being a councillor. Example, Dwayne Smith. When Dwayne ran for his father's old seat, he was still the councillor. And I've seen other instances where councillors ran in the general election, lost, and go back to being a councillor because they never resigned. The other part of the question is that if Delroy Williams resign, is the first prerogative to call a by-election the Prime Minister's, or it is the Mayor's prerogative after getting that resignation? Was there a resignation for Delroy Williams? And on what law did the Prime Minister call that by-election? On what law? I've been trying to get to His Worship the Mayor, Andrew Swaby, for Kingston and St. Andrew. So, Councillor, His Worship the Mayor, please give us some clarification on it, because I don't hear nobody else talk about it. But I like to learn, and this might be a teaching moment for those of us who are students of the politics and students of governance. Because one of the things in Jamaica, we keep missing the importance of governance. Having the ability to govern fairly. After you win an election and become Prime Minister, become leaders of the country. Because we can never turn a blind eye to political victimization. We can never turn a blind eye to it. Because injustice to any one of our citizens, to all of us. And there must come a time when we recognize that we are our brother's keeper. I like to tell people about the story with the rat and the farmers. You ever hear the story, Tanya? Where a farmer on his farm having problem with a rat and set a rat trap. And the rat went to the rooster and said, yo, my life in a trouble. Farmer set a rat trap to kill me. The rooster said, I might think that, that not really concern me. Yeah, farmer business. And him go to the pig and say, sir, pig, a rat trap just sitting at the house to kill me. And the pig say, yo, allow me, rat trap can't catch me. Last person went to was the cow. Said to the cow, me need help. There's a rat trap in the house to kill me. And the cow said, hold me a rat trap. The cow said, hold me a rat trap. A business. Well, the rat trap was set the night. And a venomous snake was passing through. And its tail got caught in the trap fly. Blap! Tail got caught in it. Farmer wife jump up. Yes, me catch a rat. Go out there, the snake bite her. She take sick. Go a doctor, come back and take sick. You know what go on now? She have fever. You know what is going to be cooked? Chicken soup. You know who died? The rooster. Yeah? After being sick for a couple of weeks, and friends and family start come, they need bacon for breakfast in the morning. You know who died? The pig. The wife never get better, she died. Big funeral, big repast. You know who died? The cow. Everybody died except the rat. I'm warning you. We are our brother's keeper. We go to the first book. We'll soon come back.
The time by the People's National Party is...
The time on News Talk 93 FM is 9:30.
Property owners, pay your property tax arrears now. Visit your nearest tax office listed on Harbour and Spanish Town. Pay by cash, debit, or credit card. And take your TRN if you're paying by check. Property tax pays for street lights, garbage collection and disposal, for local road rehabilitation and beautification. Contact your tax office or the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation at 876-984-3111 or 984-3112. Avoid legal actions. Pay your property taxes now.
You know the voices. Now, relive the moments.
Can I start by asking you a very simple question?
Yes, dear. Make it very simple.
I'm not your yesterday man, and I'm not John lately. Already you are building the Jamaicas of the future.
We're ready at the University of the West Indies.
This university and the people of Jamaica are with us all the way through.
The University Archives and NT93 FM present Voices from the Archives. Weekdays at 12:30 p.m., Monday to Thursdays at 6 in the evening, and Sundays at 8 in the morning on News Talk 93 FM.
They will keep Jamaica clean. There's a keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica clean. Keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica clean. Our duty to keep our island clean. Mobile to Kingston, sidewalk and beach. Baggies, finish cycle it, please. Property garbage dispose and the good keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica clean. Keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica. A message from the National Solid Waste Management of
Empire Group of Companies is now in the heart of New Kingston to serve you better at 31 Tobago Avenue. Get Empire Stationery and Office Supplies, Empire Restaurant and Hotel Supplies, and Empire Med and Scientific Supplies. Free same-day delivery island-wide. Visit their showroom today. Call 876-906-1965-6 or WhatsApp 876-775-2277. Email empirestationery1@gmail.com.
FM now provides a reminder to ensure your safety in the event of a hurricane this season.
When the hurricane
Stock up on water and non-perishable foods. Refill prescriptions needed. Make sure you have emergency equipment in your home. These include water boots, raincoats, flashlights, batteries, portable radios, kerosene lamps, and matches. Have simple first aid equipment such as iodine, bandages, eye lotion, etc. at home. Fill your car with gas to avoid long lines after the hurricane. Also fill containers for portable generators. Park your car in a place that is safe from falling trees and utility poles. Turn off electricity from main switch 24 hours before the storm is expected to hit. From main switch 24 hours before the storm is expected to hit. Unplug major appliances. That was a reminder for precautionary measures to ensure your safety in the event of a hurricane this season.
The following is paid for by the People's National Party.
Student loan debt should not hold back your future. The PNP government will cap loan payments based on your actual income. If you're not earning, you will not have to pay. Education will be a ladder to your future and the opportunity to succeed. I am Mark Golding, and Jamaica, time come for a better life.
The proceeding was paid for by the People's National Party.
Are you looking for exceptional dental care? Then look no further, because Wellington Dental is here to serve you. We offer dental care for both adults and children. At Wellington Dental, we know that a visit to the dentist might be mind-boggling, but don't let that stop you from getting the dental care you need. We have trained therapists to help alleviate your anxiety and make you feel so relaxed. You feel like you're at home. We look forward to serving you.
Hey, people, when you want to hear the facts, the authentic facts, and the fireman Conrad O'Brien, and him of that lock. People, more fire, Mr. Conrad O'Brien, more fire. Eh? Keep it blazing. Conrad O'Brien, I say no more, this too much. O'Brien, I say no more, this too much. Cause poverty line in long bentil book. The garrison area them raw picks up. Hey, more fire. Hey, fireman, Mr. Conrad O'Brien, more fire. Keep it blazing.
News Talk 93. Heard
Welcome back to Straight right here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm your host, Colin Bell, sitting in for the fireman, Conrad O'Brien. At this time, we'd normally hear from you, but on the line, we have King's Counsel, KD Knight. Sir Knight, morning.
Morning, my brother. How are you doing?
I am good in your city, sir. Welcome to News Talk 93 FM.
Yes, thanks.
Sir Knight, we heard a clip played at the JLP rally on Sunday night. With your voice saying, or is it your voice? I'm not sure. Saying that what it said, and people have heard it, and I don't even want to repeat it here.
Yeah.
Then I have heard a clip from you, and the long and short of it saying that you were defamed and you will be taking legal action. Speak to us about that.
Most definitely I was defamed.
Yes.
I never said what they played on that tape.
Right.
Never. They doctored the tape. Doctored a tape that I had made, a voice mail that I had done.
Yeah.
And in which I had said I was dealing with the issue of unity within the party, because that was the tape I made, the voice mail.
Yes.
Was in the 24. And what I was dealing with the issue of unity in the party, the need for the party to understand that if we are not united, then we can't win an election. And I made the point of what some people are still saying in relation to the comrade leader, Mark Golding. And what they did now is to have omitted. They used that voice message. So somebody from that group that time leaked it.
Yeah.
And they then edited what I said. And to make it sound as if I was saying that Mark Golding must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica.
So, in fact, context matters.
In
fact, context matters.
Context matters. And when Mr. Minister Tufton came out now, ill-advised, he came out and saying, oh, they have the tape. And I was, when fish come from river, whoever come from river, Backerman said, as they get down, that, yeah, believe them. Well, I coming from river bottom now and telling you and your listeners, well, I coming from river bottom now and telling you and your listeners that they doctored it. It is a deliberate lie that they have told on me. And they are going to pay for it. I come from river bottom and I'm telling them that now. They're going to pay for it.
And as one of the top legal person in Jamaica, you are saying your grounds are solid?
Solid. Of course, I don't represent myself.
Right. But then you are not short of representation.
I get someone better than me. You understand? No, let me tell you something, man. I mean, good Lord. I have said a lot of things in my time.
Yes.
And I am a man. I say what is on my mind.
And you stand by?
And I stand by. But I am not together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I observed him.
Yes.
And at that time, he was a justice minister, passing a lot of laws and so on. And we used to converse on the laws and meet even before it is put in the parliament. We would have some conversation. And because I had the experience as Minister of Justice.
Yes.
In tabling and debating several pieces of legislation. So we worked together.
So you know the man's capacity?
I know the man's capacity. When he was going into elective politics, I know the man's capacity. When he was going into elective politics, I was asked if I would endorse him.
Yeah.
I said, sure, I would endorse him. I went down to Trenchtown in South St. and endorsed him. You understand me? There is no doubt in my mind that Mark Golding can handle the office of Prime Minister of Jamaica. There is no doubt in my mind that Prime Minister Holness is not in the same intellectual class as Golding and able to handle the issues as Golding can. Holness can't do that.
So, right, you'd have said a lot of things in the past as you alluded to earlier. You think that the JLP made that error? Could it be that they made that error, not knowing that the tape wasn't the full tape, and not...
If having heard what was said, that is our release and so on, Tufton went and made his statement without further checks.
Have you denied this before? Because there's also a saying, an argument out there that this tape has been out there for a while and you have never come out and said anything about it.
Which tape has been out there?
The same tape that they played at Halfway Tree Sunday night.
Lie. The tape that is out there is not the tape that they used. Because what they did, is that I think they call it splice or whatever. But what they did, they used a part of it to a point.
Yes.
And then they said they cut it and then joined it back.
Right.
In other words, what it sounded like was that I was saying that Mark Golding must not be Prime Minister.
And they splice it, try to repeat, so like you're reinforcing it.
Yes, on the tape, I am saying that some people are still saying that was 2024.
And that was the original argument. Some people are still saying.
Exactly.
When there was that move to unite the party.
That's correct. So I'm saying, Idiot, you have to understand that and face the reality.
Yes.
In order to address the problem. Because we want unity.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for your explanation, and we'll be listening out for more. Will that lawsuit be filed before the election?
It depends on the lawyer. But what I will tell you, I don't need Tough Don's money. I don't need JP money. Just not the money, it's the principle.
So what if he apologizes?
However, when they have to pay damages, I will find an appropriate way to ensure that persons in need benefit from the amount. It won't be going in my bank account to enrich me. I am going to be using it to help poor people.
Very well. Statutory filing not certified, and if you do, why?
A major issue. Major. Look here, let me tell you something. It's the Corruption Prevention Act. When I was Minister of Justice, I piloted that act. And illicit enrichment was put in it as an offense. The JP, they were against it from then. They did not like that provision. And I will do this. They said that the parliamentary records should reveal that. They said that they had gotten an opinion from some American lawyer to say that it would be unconstitutional.
So you believe it's from that advice now that he's trying to get it struck down?
Yes. They have never wanted it. And let me tell you something. If you are going to carry out your functions properly, what you as a politician want to know is that you can be held accountable. And therefore you would want the public be able to have access to the tools which will make you accountable. You have to understand that. They're not in it too bad. You go in there to serve. There are rules. You follow the rules. And when you don't follow the rules, then there ought to be some you are taken before a court, if that is the remedy, and you have your day in court. It is scandalous that years have passed and these people are unable to account for the source of income.
Mm-hmm.
This is scandalous.
Sir Knight, let me thank you for giving us some time this morning playing some of these issues. One love, my brother. Thank you. You just heard from Kids Council KD Knight. We're going to open the phone lines to hear from you because some of your segment. And coming up at 10 minutes after 10 o'clock, we should be having the General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Horace Chang, should be joining us at that time for a discussion on the JLP readiness and going into the next election. The number to call is 876-212-9824, 876-462-0919 at News Talk 93 FM. My name is Colin Bell, sitting in for Conrad O'Brien this morning. Straight up, lots of issues on the table this morning. It is what people call the silly season, but I think it's the season leading up to the annual general meeting of this establishment called Jamaica. And we have to be serious about it. We have to see Jamaica as a business. And the annual general meeting was called by the chairman of the cabinet and Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Wednesday, September 3rd, Jamaica goes to the poll. Morning. Welcome to Straight Up.
Hi, morning, Colin. How are you doing?
I am fine, thank you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, morning, Colin. How are you doing?
I am fine, thank you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. I have a few things I want to raise, right? I heard the Prime Minister saying that for the month of September and October,
yes,
students will be riding free on the JUTC bus. Do you have any idea the amount of revenue the JUTC will lose during those 2 months, for those 2 months?
Not just the JUTC will lose, but what it's going to cost. And we see it is rather, I don't know why I use the word hypocritical, but whenever the other side put out a plan, the first thing you hear is what it's going to cost. So we are asking what this will cost. And for me, anything to do with education, I assess it properly.
Yes.
Because anything that will benefit our children, learning, because the GLP has been miserable, awful on education in their 9 years.
Yes, not one school being built. Not one.
Well, I don't know if me basically have an issue with not one school. Well, I don't know if me basically have an issue with not one school being built, because if you don't do the census and you don't know where to build a school, well, you're going to build a school.
Yeah. All right. So, and my second point, I'm calling it. I heard Dr. Tufton basically saying that only persons who are concerned about the PM's statutory declaration not being certified are like the persons who are in opposition that the regular Jamaican citizen doesn't really care about that. Is that what he was trying to say?
Yeah, basically what he's saying is that it's just the detractors who really have that as a priority.
It is really sad if that's what he was trying to convey to the Jamaican electorate.
Well,
but I wish for
Hello?
I'll lose the call, Tanya. Let me apologize to the caller there. For some reason we lost the call. But let me tell you, you see, I'm calling on Jamaicans in this time to understand that this company called Jamaica, we are all shareholders. We are all investors in this company. And we cannot allow people to be stealing from us. Because when somebody steals from the government, they directly steal from you, a citizen of Jamaica. And that's what a lot of people not getting your role in this as a stakeholder is to ensure that the company not get robbed. We have a caller, Tanya. Caller, good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Top of the morning to you, Sir Bell. Sir Bell, I have a few things to discuss. One to ask. First question to ask. What did the Prime Minister steal from Jamaica? How much money did the Prime Minister steal from Jamaica?
We don't know. I don't know.
Did the Prime Minister steal anything from Jamaica?
I don't know.
Okay. So when we make statements like we cannot allow people to steal from the company,
right,
what we're pretty much doing is putting out a statement that is grounded in cloudiness, without knowing whether or not a person steals.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one.
Let me finish and you can ask me the question.
I am hosting the program.
You want to ask me.
I am
jurisdiction.
No. Tanya, hold on. Listen to me.
I
am hosting the program.
Man, go ahead.
So you don't come here and tell me how to run the program when I run it.
Go ahead and ask me the question.
Do you think that anyone is stealing from Jamaica?
I don't know.
Very well. I know that somebody is stealing from this country.
Who is stealing from Jamaica?
I don't know who, and we want to find out.
All right. So in our jurisdiction, Mr. Bell,
yes,
the law says that a person is presumed innocent until proven what, Mr. Bell?
Guilty.
Good. So in the absence of a guilty verdict, with a criminal court, when a man goes before the court, he is considered an innocent man.
Agree.
But clearly on the political platforms and stages, innocence is not presumed until guilt is proven. On the political platforms and stages, innocence is not presumed until guilt is proven. Assumptions are automatically considered factual, and that is dangerous for any modern democracy, Mr. Bell.
No, that is dangerous.
If you, Mr. Bell, find yourself in a position where people accuse you of something and you have not been found guilty, but because of the power of social media and the power of propaganda, people write you off. That is tarnishing your character, though you getting a fair trial, Mr. Bell.
Let me ask you a question. Because
do you agree with what I just said?
All that you have said is correct.
Okay.
But there's another side to it.
Okay.
And here's the other side to it. If a guy or a girl working in the bank, NCB, Scotia, I'm not promote them because them need to spend some money on new stock, and they are accused of stealing in bank, and they are under investigation, those persons, do they still maintain their jobs in the bank day to day, going to work every day?
If you are accused of doing something in the bank operates as a private entity, and under the laws of the government, the bank can opt to suspend you from your job. If you are fired from that job, and the court case proves that you are innocent, the law, the IDT...
And as you say, they do have to fire you either. They can suspend you.
Good. No.
Until the investigation... Hold on, until the investigation is complete. No, so
beautiful, Mr. Bell. Beautiful. The last time I checked, the IC submitted to the Parliament a report, an annual report.
Yes.
And in that annual report, the IC indicated that their investigation, the Prime Minister, is closed.
Hold on. So what did the IC do? The IC laid a report in Parliament.
Yes.
And sent that report also to our agency called the FID.
You're conflating two different things.
No.
You're conflating two different things.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. They sent the report to the FID
and to THG. The IC sent the matter of the Prime Minister's statutory declarations to the Integrity Commission. The IC's annual report indicated that they have closed their investigation into the matter of the Prime Minister. Two different things. Don't conflate them.
The IC did an investigation on the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
And it has been closed.
No, I am speaking now. That's why I'm stopping a while ago and allow you to speak.
Sure, respect, not respect.
The IC did an investigation on the Prime Minister and said that they will not certify the Prime Minister's statutory filing for 3 years. They said in that report that they have made some findings. And based on their capability, they are not going, they cannot go any further.
They are not in a position.
Let me finish, sir. I am speaking.
Okay, go ahead.
So they submit that findings that they have to the FIB for further investigation of the Prime Minister and to TAJ, Tax Authority of Jamaica, to further investigate the Prime Minister not paying taxes on some companies.
All right.
So therefore, the Prime Minister, sir, can I ask man for over 5 minutes?
You don't want me to say the IC has closed their investigation. Is that a lie?
The IC as for the investigation to the FIB.
The IC closed their investigation.
The IC finished with the Prime Minister. Yes, they are finished with him.
Okay, so if the IC has finished with their investigation, Mr. Bell, it is not true of you or anybody else to say that the IC is investigating the Prime Minister.
But you don't constantly say that. We said the Prime Minister is under investigation for illicit enrichment. The FIB have a responsibility to investigate the Prime Ministers now to the completion for illicit enrichment. But we are up on the break, my brother. I thank you for the call. You're listening to Straight. Thank you for the call. You're listening to Straight Up on News Talk 92 FM. Colin Bell sitting in for Conrad O'Brien. We'll take the break. We'll be back.
News Talk 92 FM. Heard everywhere. The time on News Talk 93 FM is 10. Contact News Talk 93 FM today via phone at 876-927-1660, extension 2475, or 876-427-9955. Email us at newstalk93fmsales@gmail.com. Visit our website at www.newstalk93fm.net.
Congress has approved a White House request to eliminate federal funding for public media. NPR remains committed to our mission of informing the public, increasing your understanding of the world, and enriching everyday life. But without federal funding, we are relying on your support now more than ever. Please give today at donate.npr.org. Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Kristen Wright. Stocks opened higher this morning as a new report showed inflation remained elevated last month. NPR's Scott Horsley reports the Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped about 210 points in early trading.
Consumer prices in July were up 2.7% from a year ago, roughly in line with what forecasters had expected. Falling gasoline prices helped to keep the overall cost of living from rising more. So-called core inflation, which strips out volatile energy and food prices, rose to 3.1%. The effects of President Trump's worldwide tariffs are visible in the rising price of imported goods, such as furniture and toys. Additional tariffs ordered this month could push prices higher still. Nevertheless, investors are betting the Federal Reserve will see an opening to cut interest rates by a 0.25 percentage point when policymakers meet next month. Scott Horsley, NPR News, Washington.
President Trump says his move to seize control of Washington, D.C.'s police force should be seen as a warning by other cities. Trump is deploying hundreds of National Guard troops in the nation's capital, as NPR's Brian Mann reports.
During a press conference from the White House, Trump pointed to cities led by Democrats, including Chicago, Detroit, and New York City, and said he hoped the federal crackdown on crime underway in Washington would spur them to action.
Other cities are hopefully watching this. They're all watching, just like everyone's watching here. They're all watching, and maybe they'll clean up.
In fact, crime in Washington, D.C. has been going down, according to local and federal statistics. Many cities around the U.S. have seen violence and property crimes drop sharply in recent years. Brian Mann, NPR News, Washington.
As Trump announced the deploying of the National Guard in D.C. yesterday, a separate trial started in California over the administration's use of the Guard in Los Angeles earlier this year. California is seeking to end the troop activation. The trial is due to last until tomorrow, with a decision expected from the judge. President Trump says he wants to see see what Russian President Vladimir Putin has in mind as far as ending its war with Ukraine. The two leaders are meeting for a summit in Alaska. Putin has in mind as far as ending its war with Ukraine. The two leaders are meeting for a summit in Alaska on Friday. Today, European Union leaders are warning that the path to peace can't be decided without Ukraine. Officials are investigating what triggered a deadly explosion at a U.S. steel plant near Pittsburgh. 2 people died in yesterday morning's blast, and at least 10 others were hurt. Clairton Coke Works converts coal to coke, a key component in the steelmaking process. The Clean Air Council is concerned about air quality since the explosion. Tom Pike is with the group.
Concern is for folks who have asthma or some kind of pre-existing condition, and also for children. So children's lungs are smaller than adults' lungs. It doesn't take as much particulate matter or pollution to cause problems.
The Allegheny County Health Department lifted its stay indoors advisory for people living near the plant. This is NPR News in Washington. Health officials in Wyoming are tracking down visitors from 38 states and 7 countries after hundreds of people were potentially exposed to rabies at a hotel in Grand Teton National Park. Jenna McMurtry reports.
At least 200 people who stayed at Jackson Lake Lodge
to rabies at a hotel in Grand Teton National Park. Jenna McMurtry reports.
At least 200 people who stayed at Jackson Lake Lodge may have been exposed to rabies from a suspected bat colony at the hotel. The hotel has closed 8 rooms after 8 reported run-ins with bats since June. If left untreated, rabies is almost always fatal. State Health Officer Alexia Harris.
What we're really concerned about, certainly people who have had actual physical contact with bats, because the way that rabies is spread is through the bat's saliva.
The hotel is scheduled to host the Jackson Hole Economic Policy Symposium next week. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is expected to speak.
Tumbling out, and this is not the first such case. Summer's dazzling Perseids meteor shower peaks tonight into tomorrow morning. It may not be as visible as in recent years, though, because the moon will be really bright, and that makes it harder to see the bright fireballs and long streaks of light and color that follow the meteors. The Perseids are best viewed in the northern hemisphere during pre-dawn hours. Viewing does last until August 23rd, so there's more time. I'm Kristen Wright, and this is NPR News from Washington.
Support for Listen to this podcast sponsor-free on Amazon Music with a Prime membership or any podcast app by subscribing to NPR News Now Plus at plus.npr.org. That's plus.npr.org.
Are you looking for exceptional dental care? Then look no further, because Wellington Dental is here to serve you. We offer dental care for both adults and children. At Wellington Dental, we know that a visit to the dentist might be mind-boggling, but don't let that stop you from getting the dental care you need. We have trained therapists to help alleviate your anxiety and make you feel so relaxed. You feel like you're at home. Wellington Dental, located at 57 Wellington Street, Spanish Town. We look forward to serving you.
Kenmore Shoe Manufacturing Company Limited, located in Greendale, Spanish Town. We manufacture custom-made clothes and shoes. For the best quality in uniform, corporate wear, safety, and school shoes, visit Kenmore Shoe Manufacturing Company Limited. Kenmore, the best for sure. Call us today at 876-632-8018. Email us at ken_mor2005@gmail.com. Kenmore, the best for sure.
The following is paid for by the People's National Party.
Student loan debt should not hold back your future. The PNP government will cap loan payments based on your actual income. If you're not earning, you will not have to pay. Education will be a ladder to your future, an opportunity to succeed. I am Mark Golding, and Jamaica, time comes for a better life.
The proceeding was paid for by the People's National Party.
Actor broadcaster Justin On invites you to join him on a journey of music, interviews, and positive thoughts that move your feet, warm your heart, and revive your soul. Tune in to the Vintage Lounge, Sundays 10 a.m. to 12 noon. To learn lyrics, the music, and the mood will take you back to the wonderful memories of days gone by. Pause a while, relax, and enjoy the Vintage Lounge. Sundays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.
Straight Up with host Conrad O'Brien live from the studios of News Talk 93 FM comes to Fit FM 96.7 Choice Radio Mondays 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Tune in for the news, interviews, and lively call-in interaction with the fireman Conrad O'Brien on Straight Up Live from the studios of News Talk 93 FM and simulcast on Fit FM 96.7, FitFMJA.com, Chilani's Radio, Fit FM, your life, your music.
A very simple question.
Yes, dear, make it very simple.
I'm not your yesterday man, I'm not Johnny Come please.
Already you are building the Jamaicans of the future.
We're right at the University of the West Indies.
This university and the people of Jamaica are with us all the way through.
The University Archives and NT93 FM present Voices from the Archives. Weekdays at 12:30 p.m., Monday to Thursdays at 6 in the evening, and Sundays at 8 in the morning on News Talk 93 FM.
To participate in our programs, call, WhatsApp, or text us at 876-212-9824 or 876-462-0919. And we'll follow us on Instagram at News Talk 93 FM.
News Talk 93 FM.
Following hour is brought to you by Wellington Dental, 57 Wellington Street, Spanish Town. Wellington Dental, providing dental care at its best.
Welcome back to News Talk 93 FM. My name is Colin Bell, your host, sitting in for Conrad O'Brien. And we didn't get a chance to get through to our planned guests for this segment of the show. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking your calls. We're going to be keeping the calls to 5 minutes because both lines are occupied right now with people wanting to talk. We'll go to our first call of the hour between 10 and 11. It's brought to you by Wellington Dental. Dental care at its best. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Shaka.
Blessings, welcome.
Yeah, man, that's a fire being straight up and we are with Conrad wherever I'm there, you know?
Yeah, man, they might get some well-needed rest.
Yeah, man, that's a healing. We are wishing healing in the name of Jesus Christ, you know?
Yes, man.
But Shaka, we glad faith call, right?
Yes.
Because we did want to call and if JP did ready, like they did feel like in a 2020 when you couldn't call the whole game, they call it, we don't call long time and done run.
Well, it is obvious. It's obvious that they were not ready.
Yeah, Max so. And so that Dr. Dayton Campbell couldn't call the day before.
I want him to tell you. I was the Prime Minister, Dayton Nader tell me that Nader go happen. If me, they come out Saturday night, run off your mouth, but go downtown, go tell them this. Me, I said nomination day is the 19th. Election day is the 4th of September. No way, no guy. I go style so. I think the Prime Minister missed a beat on this one. Yeah, honestly.
Just look at JP intellectually different man. JP higher intellect, long time doctor.
Me think, I just get it. Thank you, Father. Thank you. I just got it. It's a superstition that the Prime Minister have. Because there's no way. This Prime Minister a hype you to road. And I may tell you this, the Prime Minister hype boy a road in the doing everything. No. And if we do end the Saturday night and the Prime Minister come repeat the same thing. We need to do it.
It's the market, but yet, since I use running mouth and make him more drain stupidity.
Yeah, I think Dayton is on all of them skin. Them Dayton have them weak. Weak.
Yeah, did you now you know all them attacking, you know, JP whole than 10 people a representative. I think they are a young bright doctor, them they are doctor, and then you know the early 20s. And then the high school.
Yeah.
You get what I say?
Yeah, me too.
You understand? JP whole you can lose 20 well reorganize to win while you're in office.
All right, sir. Respect.
Because they never afford. I just see I walk one Colin, that's why I make certain kids 25 minutes.
Yeah, you take your 5 minutes.
PNP well organized. Yeah, PNP well organized. Not even the 4 o'clock JP couldn't keep ineptness as a government. And next time it's going to even keep. That is the start and time. You understand?
Which promise was that?
The 4 p.m. start Sunday.
Oh, they never start 4 p.m. What time they started?
Probably after 7.
Well, that's how it go. Jamaican thing.
That's it. I'm not telling you, Saka. We must flip it about the toes where Angela could flip it about chain, you know, when I in chain people and a British lad. And in that, then I can be sure that the people like Black was involved in the JP Saka, 1960s, very low. Not something in it a red bridge. Then I call when Michael Manning, your house is flush tiling. And when the gas school that I can't bright like Martha Boy and can alone to read the field. No, you have a blessed day. With leopards and trying to kill this thing. And the shutter Jaga.
Big up yourself. Morning, welcome to the Straight Up News Start 93 FM. This is Colin Bell sitting in for Conrad O'Brien. Morning. Hello? We're not even the caller, Tanya. Hello, good morning. Yeah, man, the numbers to call 876-212-9424. Sorry, 212-9824. 876-462-091. Those are the numbers to call. And we're really trying to get some advice on the Prime Minister's calling a by-election in the Civil Rights Garden division, a division that I am not aware, and I have not spoken to anybody who is aware that Delroy Williams, former mayor and councillor of the Civil Rights Garden division, that he has resigned, has sent in a resignation letter. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up.
Good morning, Colin.
Blessings, my brother.
Blessings for Conrad.
Yes, man.
And you'll be listening to them, Conrad, listening to them.
Yes, man. Big up.
And big up all and call of them.
Yeah.
It's a tough gun. The low blow there. You know?
Yeah, may I listen?
That blow there in the feet for remain in the position and you know.
I don't know. I am ready to watch this legal one play out because the clip, I have heard the clip before Sunday night. Sunday night is not the first time I heard that clip. And when I got the context now from KD Night, because in this clip in any one of the contests before, and I couldn't remember of hearing it, but I know I heard it before Sunday night. And my concern is that maybe Tufton is not the one who cut the clip. Tufton just hear it on social media and go pick it up. And that's why sometimes people send me some clip and me I say to them, say, yo, we can't play that clip before me sure say that clip is authentic and where it come from and what is the context.
Tufton responds to play the clip at half-a-tree square.
Yeah, man, he's responsible. Him call for play. So
in the public.
Yeah.
And defame the man when he played.
Yeah.
And he come on Cliffview stage and do the same thing.
Well, I know that KD is not short on lawyers.
So, more KD Night deal it in case.
Well, anything you say about the GLP, you know, and they know it, and they said it's not right, they're taking you to court. And I would want to encourage all Jamaicans that when you have discrepancy like this, the court is the place.
Yes,
we have a good court system. And I do, just like I agree with people, you know, who are saying that the Prime Minister have a right to take his case to the court. I totally agree with that, you know. So, in text, Mr. Kedi might know all and can't walk and can't talk and can't remember. How will you get that from now? Eh? How will tell us that you know your kid night talk bright and sharp a while ago, you never hear about how will you talk about one bedroom, the man come defend himself. Oh, but he will not defend himself. But maybe like how the man come talk and different things and never say so. Because the whole world feel like him say so. And he never say so. Well, I know so what he's saying is that I know so it say. Because you can call me, you know. And I said to you, and I said to you, yes, I am going down the road tomorrow. And somebody cut that yes from your voice and use it in your bank transaction. When you have somebody voice, somebody automated messages that when they ask the question, they want you to say yes. And you use the person's voice, keep saying the yes. But yes, never come to that question. So context does matter. When you say jail that, well, for you ever use a man's voice and collecting money out of the bank, a jail that, you know. A fraud. But just to show you how people are cut. You cut and splice and also using AI. And I don't know, but me see AI as a dangerous weapon, you know. Then big it up, you know. Yeah, man, it's something that can be weaponized. The government to promote AI in Jamaica, you know. Yeah, but there needs to be some rules and regulations around the use of AI. Them should have set up that first. Them should have set up that first before them promote it. Because then it can use now a long time and the people set up them things to control it. Right, so we need legislation. Yes, they know and know that and then set up none to control it. All them say, see AI, they go on with it. Because them put the people in their bunch of fool. Yeah. You see me from about June? Right, that's right. So we have to be careful of what we're doing. Treat the people good. Yes. Invest in our people. That is what we know. Yes. Treat the people good are investing in our people. You see them land where them have put them around the place and now wait to take it for themselves and then find them. Somebody in one of my chat room is saying that they just saw it in the Jamaica Observer. That Tufton is saying that it is 100% genuine. Let him go and talk when I talk, man. The man come and say he never says so. No, but you hear for me, as somebody who have little knowledge in the technology, yeah. If KD says some people are saying that Mark should not be whatever, yeah. And I say next thing they're gonna use my voice. Yeah. Now, if you cut off the some people and play Mark should not be whatever, it is really my voice. Yes. But get left off the some people. There's a saying that says you can lie by omission. You understand? So you omit certain critical part of the statement to get the statement to say what you want to say. As I said to you, this is something that I want to see in the court of law because it is something that a lot of people have been doing. You can't hear when the splicing coming in. All right. When I listen to it, me no recording, Yeah, because when they double it now to reinforce the argument, then, as KD said, it was manipulated. Yes. It was manipulated. Willfully. KD never say AI. He said it was manipulated. Yes. I think that was his example. Willfully them do it. And skillful. And skillful. To defame the man. All and right. Tufton is a big man. Tufton is a little boy, you know.